Hey, what's up guys? This is Khairul. So today we'll be comparing three phones. What I have here with me is the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. We don't have the Mate 30 Pro, but I mean this is all we have lah. So then I have the Samsung Note 10 Plus, this new. And I also have here with me the iPhone 11 Pro in midnight green, which is the popular color lah. Okay, so all three phones have ultra wide angle capabilities. I'll be going around like Singapore taking photos using these three phones, and we'll compare the pictures that are taken by these three phones, and we'll decide whether who has the better camera. But I didn't want to just only focus on the camera capabilities. We will also take a look at the pros and cons of every smartphone, because you're not just gonna have the phone to take photos, you're gonna do other things as well. Because I use Instagram a lot, like most of you are, I'm sure, I want to know that the photos I post on Instagram will be the same quality that I take on my phone. Like, because after using, so this is a review. So after using the Huawei Mate 20 Pro for 1 year, I realized that Android on Huawei with Instagram is not compatible. So like if I take an IG story, my IG story tends to be, when I upload it on Instagram, it tends to be cropped out. Like it's really ridiculous lah. Like sometimes I thought it will be in frame, but when I post on IG story, it's cropped out, which doesn't make sense to me. So it made me think that is this an Android problem or what? So but then when I started using the Samsung Note 10 Plus, right, they didn't have that problem, because I realized that, no, I found out actually that Samsung actually work together with Instagram to make the integration more seamless. So anything like I post on using the Samsung Note 10, right, or I think they started from Samsung S10, that there won't be any difference. It's actually compatible. They make it, I think they optimize it to a way where there won't be any issues. But Samsung is the only Android phone that has this, like, so-called collab with Instagram. But as you all know, the best would definitely be on an iPhone, because if you actually look back in history, the Instagram app only exists on the Apple Store before anything else, even before it appeared on the Google Play Store or Android. So back then, when you were an Android user, right, you don't know what Instagram was. Since it was built for iPhones, right, Apple iPhones, it is heavily optimized for iPhones. The con of like having an iPhone is actually the price lah. So I got this for 1.8K. This is 256GB. I'm gonna need to check out how much these other two cost. Sorry. But the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, right, I know costs 1.3K. When it first came out, I got it at 1.3K. For the Samsung Note 10 Plus, so there's two versions. There's a 256GB and a 512GB. The 256 is 1.5. The 512 is 1.8. Almost the same price as the 256GB on an iPhone 11 Pro. Yeah. So I say in terms of memory, there's more memory lah on the Samsung for that price. Twice the memory, in fact.
Okay, so over here we have three different video clips shot by the three phones. What we're showing first is the iPhone 11 Pro. As you can see, the video clip is very grainy. I think what they're trying to do is trying to auto expose the video. So if you can look at the whites and the blacks, and you can clearly see the grain. Next one, we have Samsung Note 10 Plus. Out of the three, this has the brightest looking video. Also auto expose. There's also grain, but it's not as bad as the iPhone 11. Next, we have a video clip from the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. I think it looks, this out of the three, this looks like the darkest exposed clip, but it has no grain. Personally, I would rather have this clip so I could auto expose in post myself rather than the camera doing it for me. Yeah, so overall, I think Huawei shot the best video. The best looking one out of the three is the iPhone 11 Pro. It has the smoothest picture quality lah. There's not much grain. The most grainiest photo came from the Samsung Note 10 Plus. Huawei Mate 20 Pro has the most detail though. If like I zoom into the photos, I could see the buildings more clearly than as compared to the iPhone 11 Pro.
People kept making fun of the three circles, saying that it looks like a fidget spinner or a stove. But if you compare the three, I think the iPhone looks pretty like the design is really there lah. That's why people pay more for an iPhone, I feel. And you can't say I'm an Apple fanboy because I've been using Android. I had Samsung Galaxy S. I've used a Huawei Mate 20 Pro. I have a Samsung Note 10 Plus here. I still prefer an iPhone for all the other stuff, like screen recording, the seamless like compatibility with Instagram. Yeah, I think it depends. It's down to personal preference. Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to us and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, whatever. And see you in the next episode.